Okay, so we're going over the strategy map for 2022 for disputing your negative items on the credit report with the credit bureaus, collectors, and the creditors. So it's not so much as tactics today as strategy. And yes, you absolutely 100% need a strategy. Now, speaking of strategy, make sure you smash that like on this video and let me and Google, of course, know that you found it valuable and that you liked it, and share it with someone who you think might need it, all right? So first things first. I'm going to break this down so that you understand exactly what you're looking at. We have round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4. All right, so you might notice under the rounds that we're missing a month. We have January, March, April, and May. And the reason is because round 1 is actually the longest. It's 45 to 60 days depending on what you've disputed, right? So that's why we skipped a month there. It is not a typo. All right, on the left-hand side, we have going down bureaus, collectors, and creditors. Okay, so I tried to make this as simple as possible to understand because there's so much involved in this, but I'm going to zoom in on here and we're going to start at the top with the credit bureaus, and make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to tie all of this together so that you know exactly how to utilize the strategy map, all right? And use the link in the description to head down and grab this yourself for free, all right? So let's get started with the credit bureaus. First things first, dispute your personal information. All of your negatives, every single negative item on your credit report and your positives are attached to your personal information. So why wouldn't you dispute it? That's number 1, dispute your personal information. All right. And we've broken this up. We're disputing things in halves here. We have disputing where we dispute one half of our negative items, and then we're going to wait maybe like a week or so, and we're going to dispute the second half of our negative items. And I broke down exactly how to do this in the video that I'm also going to post down in the description. Now, you might also be wondering about your inquiries. What about your inquiries? Well, even though it's not the credit bureaus that remove them, you also will want to dispute with them. So we have personal information, first half negative items, wait a week, then second half your negative items, and at the same time dispute your inquiries. And you can see this by looking right at the screen, okay? So when there's space in between, that is time in between, okay? Now we go over into round 2, and if we started in January, now round 2 is actually going to be March, all right? So we're going to dispute first second half negative items round 2, and then wait a couple of days, and now you're going to dispute your second half negative items round 2. Wait about 2 weeks, and then now we're going to dispute our personal information round 2, and immediately after that, going into round 3, we're going to dispute inquiries round 2. All right, so now we're in April, and we're going to dispute all of our negative items with the credit bureaus for round 3. And at the same time, on that following week, we're also going to dispute our inquiries for round 3. All right, so the very last part of this for round 4 in May would be to dispute all of your negative items for round 4 at the same time, and then dispute all of your inquiries round 4 at the same time. Okay, so you're going to put about, that looks about 2 weeks in between there, okay? So now we're going over down to our collectors. And remember, all of this is happening at the same time, okay? And the reason that we're doing this is to go right along with the polyangle attack that I explained in this video that I am linking either down in the description or actually right in this video right now, where you're attacking from all sides. And this is a way to expedite the removal of your negative items. I don't care what it is that you're disputing. And this is why we're breaking this up to come at them in such an annoying fashion and dispute with all available parties, right? Collectors, credit bureaus, creditors. And at the end, we're also going to be making our CFPB complaints. Speaking of CFPB, you can notice that there is no CFPB section for complaints for the credit bureaus, and that's because you didn't exhaust all your remedies yet. All right, so let's go. We're not going to waste any more time. Go down to collectors. So you're going to send out VOD round 1 first set. You're going to break it up into 2. Then wait about a week, send out VOD round 1 second set. And then we're also going to dispute VOD round 1 third set. And then that goes into round 2 first set, round 2 second set. And I've added in something for round 3. So VOD round 2 set 3. So we added in a couple more negative items. We also have a no response set 1 and then a no response set 2. If you look under April round 3, we have no response 3 and VOD round 3 set 1. And then VOD round 3 set 2, and then you're doing all of your VOD round 4 at the same time, CFPB complaints, wait a week or 2, and then do your Attorney General complaints. Now, Again, you can go down in the description, click on the link and access this yourself so that you can see how you'd be able to apply this to your negative items, right? Now, the question is this for companies to do or is this for a consumer to do? I would probably say this is more along the lines of a consumer doing their own credit report. And here's the reason. Most companies, not me, not mine, but most companies will invest as little as possible into the consumer, their client, to get as much money out of it as possible. And that means not using factual disputes. That means using templates. That means putting everything into one letter and just saying it's unverified, right? So no, they're not going to go and break this up like I do for their clients, okay? So this is either going to be when you go with me or when you do this yourself, all right? So for the creditors, you don't have as much available to you because you also have to look at statute of limitations. Am I going to get sued? Stuff like that, okay? So that's why we have waiting periods. Pursuant to Section 623, you actually want to dispute with the credit bureaus first before disputing with the creditors so that you have that protection there so that if they do violate, you can sue them. So we have a waiting period, send out round 1, waiting period, round 2, waiting period, go after violations, round 3, creditor tactics 1, violation log tactics 2, round 4, creditor tactics 3, and then CFPB complaints. Now, what that means is that we're waiting, we're sending out our disputes, we're creating a violation log, we're using different tactics as I've explained in my most recent videos, and then we're wrapping it all together and going to the CFPB. So now the question is, how do I apply my own negative items and my own credit report to the strategy map for 2022 for disputing with the credit bureaus, the collectors, and the creditors? The answer to this is simple. Pull this up yourself using the link down in the description and map out all of your negative items and chop it up like this, right? Your first half of your negative items, your second half of your negative items, your personal info, and your inquiries. For your collectors, you're going to split them either in half or in 3. And for the creditors, obviously, we only have round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4. So that is pretty straightforward. For creditors, you will want to look up some other creditor tactics, such as the ones that I go over in the videos that I'm going to link down in the description. I've done all the work for you. But this is going to be the easiest for you when you map it out to your own credit report, right? So if you have questions about this, first of all, again, like this video, smash the like actually on this video, and subscribe for notifications if you haven't done so already. Share this with someone that might need help and pull up your credit report and map this out and get to disputing, all right? The only way your negative items are going to come off is if you create a strategy, you stick to the strategy and the tactics that you've set out for yourself, and you actually create those disputes and send them out the door, okay? So, and if you have questions, post it down in the comments. If you need help, schedule a call with me and I'll see if I could take over your file and do a credit sweep. But otherwise, I will see you later. I might see you tomorrow, who knows? And that is it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.